Hey y'all, so today's video is going to be a really exciting one that I have worked really hard on and I'm very happy with. So I'm going to be showing you guys 4 different looks using the brand new Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. This palette is beautiful. You guys know that I loved her first palette, the rose gold one. It's one of my all-time favorite palettes and I adore it. So of course I had to get my hands on this baby right here and it's stunning. It has lived up to every single expectation that I've had and I love it. Just a quick disclaimer, the only thing that I'm really going to be changing with each look is the lip color and the eyes. The face makeup is going to be the exact same. So with the first look, I showed you guys my face makeup. That way you guys know what I'm doing, what I'm wearing, just in case you're curious. And then from there on out, it's going to just carry on the same with every single look. So if you guys want to see the 4 different looks that I came up with using this absolutely stunning palette, then let's jump in. Then using a fluffy Morphe brush, I'm going to be diving into the shade Amber. Then using that same brush, I think I'm going to dive into Blazing, and I'm just going to blend this into the inner half of the crease. So I think I want to just bring this amber shade out a little more, just to kind of do an exaggerated cat eye. Alright, now I'm going to take a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape and use this to carve out a little half cut crease. And for this I'm going to be using a little Real Techniques detailer brush. Alright, and then directly on top of that I'm going to dive into Twilights. Okay, so now that that shade is on and is stunning as ever, I'm just going to take that first brush we used and just kind of soften up the edges of it. Okay, for my liner, I'm going to be using the Tarteist dual-ended liner and do a little wing. I feel like every time I say I'm going to do a little wing, it ends up not so little. So this one's bigger, so we're gonna make this one bigger. Alright, so now that my liner is on, I'm going to go ahead and do my face. My face makeup for this whole entire video is going to be pretty much the exact same, so I'm not going to show you guys every single time just because I'm going to keep it the same. I want this video to be about the eyes, but I am going to show you guys what I do right now, and if I change something along the way, like a highlighter or whatever, I will let you know. So I'm just going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Matte Foundation Primer. And for foundation, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Foundation, and I'm in the shade 190. For this foundation, I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics brush number 115. For concealer, I'm going to be using Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just going to contour my nose, I'm going to be using KKW contour sticks in the shade Light, and using a Real Techniques brush to buff that in. To set that down, my Coty Airspun powder, my Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze Tantastic, and the Moda Pro Pointed Blush Brush to bronze and contour. For blush and highlight, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlighting Duo in the shade Mean Money and Hustla Baby. For eyebrows, my Benefit 3D Brow Tones in the shade 2. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Antonym Cosmetics Certified Organic Mascara. I love this mascara to really separate my lashes and lengthen them. For lashes, I'm using the Ardell Natural Demis. Y'all, I'm actually like pretty proud of myself. Not only did I get them on, but they don't look as jank as they did in my last video. At least, I hope not. I'll probably watch this back and be like, gross. Okay, to dive on into the lower lash line, I'm going to take this Fillet shader here, and I'm going to take Eden and just run this along the entire lash line. And then I'm going to take Blazing, and I'm just going to take this halfway in. Then I'm going to take Ode and just focus this on the very outer portion. I'm going to be taking this Maybelline Long Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Eyeliner, and this is in the shade Soft Nude, and I'm just going to line my waterline. And I'm going to be using that Antonym mascara again on the lower lashes. For highlight, I'm going to be taking Desert Sand on a Morphe flat shader. Just going to pop this right under that brow bone and in the inner corner. Alright, and this is the finished look. Forgot lips. For lips, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Always On Matte Liquid Lip in the shade Out Loud. So that primer, I'm going to be using Desert Sand. In the transition, I'm going to be taking Eden with a MAC 224 and one straight eyebrow here. Oh my word. That's why I don't do my eyebrows. I'm going to dip into Blazing, a clean, fluffy Morphe brush, and put this in the outer portion of the eye. And then I'm going to also take this shade on the inner portion. With a little bit of concealer, I'm just going to clean up that halo area so that the color will be really vibrant. That halo area, I'm going to be taking the shade Celestial. I think that's how you say it. It's a really pretty gold with some pink and purple reflex. So pretty when the light hits it. To highlight the brow bone, I'm going to take Desert Sand, and I'm going to put this in the inner corner as well. After I've got Blazing smudged under the eye, I'm going to take a little bit of Ode and just deepen up the outer corner. For liner, I'm going to be using the Tarteist dual-ended liner, and I'm not going to do a wing. For mascara, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. For lips, I'm going to be taking Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Out Loud. After I've primed my eyes, I'm just going to set that primer using Desert Sand. Then on a MAC 224, I'm going to dip into the shade Musk and build this into the transition. Then on a tapered, fluffy, Morphe brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Amethyst and buffing this on the entire outer half of my eye. I feel like it actually sounds like there's somebody outside my window. Hold on. Okay, so I grabbed my phone because I'm scared. And I'm home alone, so.
Yeah?
Are you home?
Yeah?
Oh, thank God.
Why?
I heard noises and I got scared. Okay, well, you can protect me.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer, and on my Real Techniques detailer brush, I'm going to carve out a half cut crease. Directly on top of that concealer, I'm going to be taking the shade Nefertiti. Titties! Shout out to John Cookian. I'm going to be taking the shade Nefertiti and on my finger just putting this right on top. On my lower lash line, I'm going to be taking the shade Musk and dragging this along the entire lower lash line. Then I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Master Precise Ink Metallic Liquid Liner in the shade Solar Gold, and I'm going to use this to line the cut crease where the Nefertiti meets the Amethyst. I'm like so relaxed right now. I need someone to come fan me so my eyelids dry. How extra can you be? Very. For my lip gloss. To line my lashes, I'm going to be using the Tarteist dual-ended liner. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Lola Lash 2 by Antonym Cosmetics. This is the certified organic mascara that I have been using with all false lashes. I just realized that it has a name. For lashes, I'm going to be using the Demi Natural Lashes. I feel like I got these lashes on once and now I can like take on the world. For my bottom lash mask, I'm going to be using the same mascara for my lower lash line. I'm going to be using my Buxom Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade White Russian. That sounded like a toot when I sat down. Once I have primed and set my eyelids, I'm going to be diving into the shade Eden, and I'm going to use this as my transition shade. Using a fluffy Morphe brush, I'm going to be diving into the shade Blazing. And I'm just going to apply this shade right underneath that transition. Then using that same brush, I'm going to dip into Amber and darken up that outer V. Now I'm just going to blend everything together. My Real Techniques detailer brush, I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and cut out that half cut crease. On top of that concealer, I'm just going to take the shade Desert Sand and use this as our lid shade. And once that concealer is set, I'm just going to go back in with that fluffy Morphe brush and soften up the edges. It's going to take a little bit of Nefertiti for highlight, which I still think is the funniest name. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes Mascara. This used to be my Ride or Die mascara, and I have run out of the Lash Paradise, and they were out of it at the store, so we are going back to this baby. For lips, I'm going to be applying MAC's Fanfare. Alright guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was something a little different for me. It took a long time to film. It's going to take even longer to edit, but I had so much fun doing it. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And please let me know in the comments below if you have any other requests for videos like this. I had so much fun doing it, and it was something a little bit different than just a first impressions or a review or just standard tutorial, so I hope that you guys liked it. I hope that you guys were able to find a look in this video that you want to rock, and don't forget, if you do, let me know in the comments below. You can tweet me pictures, you can Snapchat them to me, you can tag me on Instagram. All my social media is listed down below, so hit me up on social media and tag me in your looks. Also, if you have any other looks you see on Instagram or whatever that you would like me to recreate, tag me in those as well. I'm always looking for new looks to try out and play with and get creative with, so let me know about that as well. Don't forget that we are having a giveaway once I reach 200 subscribers, so subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Send it to your friends so that we can bring some new friends into our family and we can all just be one great big family and we can group hug and have a great time. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.
Hakuna Matata.